think I might be stuck. I say, I need a ticket to Albania for me and my moto, and she looks up at me and says, not possible with your moto.
Half a mile, I'm going to be turning left, and we will be arriving at the scene. I am sure of that. I just still have a hard time believing that this entire island is that booked. And you might be asking yourself, as I was asking myself, well, why do I want to go to an island that is that packed with people? And it's a good question. I want to go north. I know there are boats that leave here to go into Albania. And since I've been doing this boat thing, it seemed like a good idea because it would shave some time off. Okay, here you go. Pensios and Iriapos. This is us. Oops. Oops. I gotta come in here. Okay. This is me. There's a cat.
Greetings, Allan Karl, WorldRider, checking in, this time from another Ionian island, another Greek island, except we're in the Ionian Sea, which is in the larger Adriatic Sea. So we're on the western side of Greece, which is where I've been hanging out here for the last couple weeks. And once again, I think I might be stuck here in Corfu. It was hard enough just to find accommodations. And by the way, you guys are looking good. Okay, to find accommodations. I mean, this island is packed. So I'm in the very southern part, not very southern, actually, I'm only 13 miles south of the capital, Corfu, the old town. And even though I'm 13 miles, as the crow flies, it took me an hour to get here. And I would tell you this, that it just finally started loosening up in terms of the density of people in hotels and shops as I got 10 minutes from here. So it's actually quieter. I kind of like that. I'm having some time to catch up on a little bit of napping. And also I'm getting some caught up on a bit of this digital management with all these crazy files and photos and stuff like this. So you can imagine plenty of stuff to do, but I'm still trying to keep moving. I've been enjoying the islands, but I got to get to Saranda. And here's why I think I might be stuck here. Is online. I've been trying like 3 different ferry apps, and then I tried even direct on the ferry companies, and they're saying no availability for a motorcycle for tomorrow to go on any of them. And yet I know that they carry motorcycles. So once again, I'm taking the chance, accepting the risk, and I'm going to go to the ferry port, and I'm going to see if I can talk that little motorcycle onto one of these boats. So I hope I'm not stuck here, because this guy doesn't have any rooms tomorrow night. I already extended one night, had to move my room because people are booking it, and he says tomorrow. So is Allan going to be stuck on Corfu? And then where would he stay? These questions WorldRider wants to know. See you on the next one.
Well, there's no tickets here. I'm in the wrong spot. I've got to head over outside the port to actually try to find tickets for this boat. Okay, here I am, Phoenicius Lines, trying to buy tickets.
Greetings, Allan Karl, WorldRider, coming to you live from a cafe on a street corner here in Corfu, an island in the Ionian Sea in Greece. And I just ordered a fresh orange juice, and my bike is parked right over there. And I didn't know how this morning was gonna turn out, because I tried yesterday and for the past 3 or 4 days to book a ferry with my motorcycle from here, Corfu, to Saranda, Albania. Every time it came up, inefficient, insufficient availability. And I never take no for an answer, so finally I stayed out my welcome at my little guest house here in Corfu, just an hour down the road. Had my quick breakfast, got up early. I wanted to get here. There's a boat that leaves at 11:45 a.m. I wanted to be here by 10:30. So breakfast, nice ride this morning. It was even better than the ride down. I mean, my GPS must have screwed up somewhere, because coming back, and of course this is Sunday, so there was hardly any cars on the road, but for the first 35 minutes of this hour-long ride to Corfu was on the coast without a single car. I mean, literally, if I could drag my tip of my boot into the water practically as I'm riding, it was really a great ride. And then I get to the port, jockey around, I try to figure out where to go for Albania. There's a domestic side and an international side, and I get that all sorted. And then I have to park the bike to go inside, and there's a long line of people waiting to go through immigration. And I don't need to go through immigration yet because I don't have a ticket. So I kind of excuse myself to the front of the line, and I see the immigration officer, and I said, "Hey, where do I get a ticket for Albania? Me and my moto." And he scratches his head. "You have moto?" He thinks for a second, and he says, "Finikas. You got to leave the port, go down a half a kilometer, look for the building on the right-hand side. You can buy tickets there." So I find this little ferry office, and yes, this is my juice. I'm loving it. Oh, fresh squeeze. Anyway, I get it all sorted. I go in there and I say, "I need a ticket to Albania for me and my moto." And she looks up at me and says, "Not possible with your moto." I'm like, "What do you mean not possible?" She says, "The ferry with the cars is broken." He says, "What happened? Was they hit something? Did the ferry captain drink and drive?" She laughs and says, "No, the big problem in the sea, that the main part of the ferry fell off into the sea to the bottom of the Adriatic." I'm like, "Great." So she says, "We don't know when it's going to be fixed." And I said, "Oh, what do I do?" She says, "Go back to Ioannidze." And I said, "I was there last week." "And then what do I do? Get a boat from there?" "No," she says, "you ride from there into Albania." And I said, "Oh my God, that's a 5-hour ordeal, not including the 2.5-hour ferry ride." All of a sudden, my plans are going, and I already committed to my buddy Jimmy in Tirana, saying, "Hey, I'm going to be there in a few days," and he's holding a room for me at the Dynasty. So she says, "Well, let me call, and maybe there's a little room here. It's only a moto. It's not like it's a car." So she gets on the phone, a lot of gibberish going on in language I can't understand, and after she hangs up the phone, she looks at me and says, "It's your lucky day. We can put your moto on the boat." I said, "Really?" So a few minutes later, and 44 euros, 22 for me, 22 for the bike, I'm going to Albania, and I don't have to go back on that crazy ferry ride and that crazy, windy, nutsy road from Ioannidze to the main road that I'd have to take to go into Albania. So I'm feeling very happy and joyful, because I'm going to Albania, and I'm going to save myself multiple hours by taking this boat. I mean, it's only a 30-minute ride from here to Albania. Now, once I get to Albania, I gotta travel where I want to go. If I still see I want to go to
in
Vlora,
hand, half of the immigration customs
get
done
back on the
Greece.
bike and ride about 2.5
now,
3 hours. But
time to go to Albania. I guess they want me to go through this other security gate here. They're waving me over here. What? Everybody's yelling and screaming. It's crazy. Okay, here. I've got to ride along. I guess you might think this is like a boardwalk. I'm guessing all these cars are going. Wait, he's waving me to come up ahead. I mean, look at that boat. Finikas Lines. How many cars can it hold? Okay, they want me to wait here. I guess they're going to put the cars on first? I don't know. Oh, they're going to back them in. Well, that makes sense. So unloading is a lot easier, I guess, right? Yeah, this is much different than I was expected. He's telling me to wait. I guess they'll let that black car go on. Nope, they stopped him. Let some passengers on. Well, I don't know. Do they want me to... Okay, yeah, they're contemplating. They want me to go on, so I'm on. Okay, tight as possible to the wall as I can get, he's saying. They don't really speak much English, but I'm going to go right up against this VW. He wants to know if I could put it on the center stand. No, my center stand is a mess. I can't do it. So we're just going to stick it here. They're going to tie it down. It should be a short ride over to Albania. Anyway, I'm finally on the ferry. I actually made it. This is amazing. Well, I guess we're going to just tie it down here. I guess that's a Renault. I thought that was a VW. No, that's a Renault. Renault, whatever you want to say. Well, it looks like they've got it pretty well covered. Well, it's certainly been an ordeal, but now it's time to bid farewell to Greece and lovely green Corfu. Yep, I got the bike on the boat. Can you believe it? And look, that's about all you can get on this boat. 4 cars and my motorcycle. That's it. No wonder none of the apps showed anything available. And you know, it's an open deck boat. There's no underground. I mean, if it's stormy, windy, you're out there in the elements. But that's how we shake it out here. At least they got life jackets, right? Hey, where's the captain? Making calls? What kind of phone is that? And welcome to Albania. Yep, just ahead of us here, that's Saranda. You can tell it's just a little more arid and not as green as Corfu. Everybody's excited as we pull into port and get off of this boat. It's been a rough ride. I had to turn the camera off, and the water was splashing. People were getting sick. It took a lot longer than the hour or half an hour it was supposed to get here. So we're just happy that there's blue skies again. And we're here. Welcome to Albania. I gotta go clear customs.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Success! I'm here! Albania! It's been a long time since I've been in Albania, but it was several years ago. I came in not by boat, but I came in by motorcycle from... That's right. Greece, from northern Greece. Okay, so let's get out of here, and I'm not staying in Saranda. I'm going to Vlora. It's another beach resort north. I've got to go through the mountains. It's going to take a few hours. Is there anybody here manning that gate? Are they going to open it for me? Oh, hell. I'm just going to blow past it. Okay. I remember these streets. Saranda is just kind of tucked into this hillside, and the roads kind of go parallel, almost like switchbacks, long roads up and down these mountains. I'm going to stop here, just get sorted, and I'm going to have to get some gas. Anyway, welcome to Albania. I'm going right now to Vlora and hopefully find a nice place to stay and look out on the beautiful, wonderful Adriatic. Here I am at my hotel, and you always gotta love a rooftop pool. Welcome to Vlora, Albania. I'll be taking you further in. This is Alan. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.